Hello, this is DJ Mega 17, and I'm back with another one of these 31 days of Bleach. Today, I am going to be discussing my favorite Vizard. That's what this is. This is day 15. Anyone? Yes, this is day 15. So, what's my favorite Vizard? Mine is going to be like an obvious choice, which would be Shinji Hirako, who is now the current captain of Squad 5. Yeah, I guess it's not much to talk about with him, but well, for what, he's the leader of the Vizard, or at least he was. He still kind of is to a certain degree. He was Aizen's superior, and he helped train Ichigo to gain control of his hollow powers. He's also been in a few fights. He fought Grimjow once. He used Sarah against him. He fought before Grimjow when he only had like one arm. Also after Grimjow just came out of a fight with Ichigo. He basically saved Ichigo and Rukia from being killed by him. And I think actually that's Shinji's only victory in the series was defeating a one-arm base form Grimjow. Beyond that, he's all the other fights he's been in, he's lost. He fought Aizen, lost. He fought Aizen again in a team fight, lost. Because he fought Aizen twice. First in a one-on-one fight, and the second time in a team fight where everyone was trying to fight Aizen. So, but everybody lost that fight, so whatever. Then he lost to. Well, actually, we don't know what happened with the first invasion because we didn't get to see who he fought. But it's assumed that he lost that one. But that one's okay because Soul Society in general lost, so it's whatever. That one isn't really bad. Plus, we don't even know what happened with him. Actually, did he even fight anybody? Now I think about it, I'm not sure really. Anyway, so you have that. The next major fight he was in was, I believe, against Bambietta. He lost that fight. He actually got one shot. And then Koromor came in and defeated her. Yeah, Shinji was basically just used as a stepping stone for Koromor. That's bad. When you're used as a stepping stone for Koromor, you really fallen off the deep end. Um, he lost to the Miracle. I mean, a lot of people lose it to the Miracle, but he didn't really do anything. There was this one chapter that was like, it was either the number or the title of both. It was like it was like in backwards. So it looked like it was foreshadowing that Shinji was gonna go Bankai in that chapter, or was gonna build up to going. Was gonna be built up for him to go Bankai at some point, either at the end of the chapter or just some point during that fight. But it never does. He never does. So the reason why I'm mentioning this because Shinji has, I know he's lost a lot of respect from a lot of people in this final arc. Yeah, some people even found dislike him now, but I'm pretty sure there's still gonna be people that I still enjoy him. That's probably gonna have him as their favorite advisor. But yeah, he lost a lot. Yeah, that victory I talked about earlier, that's the only one he's had, and he's supposed to be the leader of the advisors, and that's why it's such a problem for him, especially when it comes to the advisors losing as much as he did. The advisors in general, they've been a disappointment. That's an understatement. They've been just as disappointing as the Royal Guard is disappointing. Don't even get me started on that mess. But yeah, the Visors didn't really get to do much of anything throughout the series. A lot of people complain about them being disappointing though during the Fake Car Curtain War. That's nothing compared to the losses they faced in the Thousand Year Blow arc. So the fact that this is actually in this like 31 days of Bleach, talk about your favorite Visor. It's kind of hard to talk about because it's like the Visors as a whole weren't that great of a group. And for me personally, I was never really crazy about them to begin with. Like I enjoy Shinji's character. I like Lisa. I like Mashiru. and I like Hachi, but the other four was just kind of meh too. Well, yeah, the three fighter captains I'm meh too, and then you have Yori, who I just flat out dislike because I think she's easily the worst of the Vizards. She's an annoying character. She has this tsundere personality. I'm not a fan of those type of characters, and she's easily one of the most annoying ones. She's practically useless. I mean, she has some cool things like the mock Zero thing she did against those Metal Squad there, or that trio Zero thing she used against Gerard. But beyond that, she she sucks basically. I mean, she has a cool looking Zawato with shark blade thing, mm. But yeah, I don't. I just thought I'd mention my favorite Violet. But I should actually mention why I actually like Shinji. Well, I just like his personality. Really, that's really what it comes down to. I like his personality. I like his Zamato. And I think he's an overall enjoyable character. I like the relationship he has with Ichigo and even with Momo, but it's just that I wish Kubo would have done more with him. I don't like the way he was handled. I don't like the way the Vikings were handled, period. I think Kubo handled them horribly. Like, you have these characters who's supposed to be like Captain Plus level because you have four of them, which were former captains. Now they have hollow powers, so they should be above captain level, or at least high captain level. And then you got and then you got the other four, which were vice captains. So they should be like captain level at the very least, at least low captain level. And you would think they would, they would do more, but they don't. The only noteworthy victories that the Advisors have as a whole was Shinji defeating Grimjow, a one-armed base form Grimjow, right before Orihime got kidnapped. Mashiro taking out Hooler, which was Wonder Wise's pet hollow monster, a wrong card thing, and them taking out a bunch of Gillian Metals Grande, which really wasn't much, and then finally Hachi taking out Berrigan, which was easily the most noteworthy of them all. So they only have like four like victories going for them, and only about maybe two of them actually we could really kind of consider noteworthy. I was I would want to consider them the Hooler thing noteworthy because it was a semi important wrong card. I guess it was something, but still, it's just like they should have been more. And it was really just with three characters: Shinji, Mashiro, and especially Hachi. The other five, all they did was take out a bunch of Gillian Metals Grande, which isn't really much of an accomplishment because most of the characters by that point were able to do that. So that's not really an accomplishment by any stretch of the word. Yeah, they show some cool moves and stuff. They show like their Zanjutsu and Hakuna and Keto skills, and as well as some Zamato abilities. But beyond that, it wasn't really anything. It was just there. The whole point of that whole Metals Grande thing was just to show what they can do. Just give a brief thing just to hype them up before they start getting into real battles. And that's all they did. But the final arc with them was much worse because at least during the Iran Saga, they at least had those like 3 to 4 victories, whether they were small or big or whatever the case was. In the final arc, they have no victories whatsoever. They are just trash from beginning to end. The first invasion I'll excuse because everybody lost that, but the second invasion onwards, no, just no. Shinji getting one shot by Benya, absolutely unacceptable. And it's stupid because he did the whole. It goes back to the whole plot and stupidity where he's like trying to troll her. And that's another thing I don't really like that he does. Even though it would, even though I think he should be good at it, was just the whole Shinji attempting to be a troll thing. He tries to do this a lot, and it usually winds up backfiring on him. He did this with Aizen. He tried to be a troll against him, and it ended with him losing. And then he tried to do it again with Bebieta because he shows like this new move or ability, or whatever, where he can like when he starts like speaking backwards. It looks kind of interesting, but we don't really get much of it because she just blows him up. Because again, he tried to troll her. Stupid. Kenta and Rose, they get beat down by Massey Maslin multiple times in that one single fight. Then they get killed off by Grammy in their sleep. He just imagines them dead. Then they come back as zombies, and that's why. Oh well, Kensei he did. I think he beat up one of the Stern Raiders while he was a zombie. So I guess that's okay. There you go. There's a victory for them. Beyond that, no. And then after that, we don't see them for the rest of the arc. Oh yeah, Rose got star beamed by Matthew Masculine. He really got split in half or something like that. He got wrecked basically. He didn't even get to complete his Bankai. That's how bad it was. He had three moves in his Bankai, but by the time he got to the third one, Matthew Masculine just countered it by popping his eardrums because Rose's Zambato is based on sound, and you can't really damage a person unless they hear it. So he did that and wrecked his ass. And it was bad. He got bodied, destroyed. It's sad. I actually like Rose's Zambato. Uh, yeah, but yeah, that stuff was. Mm. And of course, then you had the battle with Gerard where all the Visors get wrecked. Except for Mashiro because she just completely disappears off the face of the earth, despite the fact that there was actually build up for her to do something because apparently she achieved a full hollow form. Now there was always build up for her for some reason, like she was able to hold her mass for a longer period of time than any of the other Visors for some reason. It's not really explained why she is able to do that. You would think Shinji would be the one to do that since he's supposed to be the leader of the Visors, but or maybe he could, but I don't know. We never know. Oh yeah, the Visors that are captains don't use their masks for some reason. Again, we'll never know why. Yeah, Mashio, she just disappeared, so we don't get to see her full hollow form. We never even get to see what her Zamato is actually. Same case with Hachi. We do know he has one. Someone actually sent me a panel of him showing his Zamato. I didn't because at first I was like, does he even have one? So yes, he actually does have one for anyone that's wondering. We just don't know what it is or what it does. But he does have one. He actually does. He actually shows the blade, so it does exist. Same case of Mashiro. She had it like in her on her back, but she never actually shows what they can do. Wouldn't that now as far as like the vice captain ones having Bankais, the only one that probably does have one is Lisa because she's a captain now. But beyond that, I have no idea if the rest of them have Bankais. They probably should at this point, but like, I guess we'll never know. But this video's probably turned out longer than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, so that's the visors for you. And yeah, so Shinji's my favorite visor. I still enjoy his character. I kind of wish Kubo did more with him and the visors in general. I kind of wish he had treated them better than he did. One last thing I wanted to mention, which is kind of like the icing on the cake to this whole situation. Once more, the hollows are supposed to be poison to Quincy's. Because of that, the visor should have had a the visor should have had advantages, thus having a bigger role in this arc. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case because they're not fan favorites, I guess. Except for maybe Shinji and Hiyori, but even that's debatable at this point. But beyond that, I guess that's what happened. It is what it is. So yeah, Shinji Hirako, my favorite visor, current Captain Squad 5. Sakanagi is Zamato. We never get to see the Bankai, unfortunately, but what can you do? Maybe the novels will reveal it, hopefully. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later for the next 31 days of Bleachers.